Be out here trying to like.
Bruh. That's so crazy.
I want to get like a bag and like put it in a bucket. You can't see anything.
Nothing.
What up, y'all? Josh and Isi here once again with another quality video.
And it is day 5 of
Vlogmas!
Also Sunday. We have made it
Also
to the
Sunday.
end of the week, y'all.
Yo, I'm actually really proud of us, man.
I am too.
We're only 5 days in, but you know,
Man.
we've done it.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep doing it for you guys.
Yeah.
We need to go check on Nomishas.
Yeah. First things first.
First things
Let's
first.
do that.
Let's go check on Nomishas. Nomishas in the cut. Hey, got Nomishas in the cut. Oh
Okay,
yeah, got
oh,
Nomishas
yeah,
in the
oh,
cut.
yeah.
Got Nomishas in the cut. What's
Okay.
up? Got Nomishas in the cut. Got the
Okay,
gifts on
okay,
deck. Got Nomishas
okay.
in the cut. Hey.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what is? And I like the bum swag we got going on.
Why are you gonna do that to me?
Yeah, it's all good. I'm
It
bum
is.
swag
It's
too.
Sunday. Yeah.
Bum swag.
Yep.
Transparency, the realest. But Nomishas, what's the
What we
word,
doing
man?
today?
What's
Yeah,
the word?
Yeah.
It's Self-Care Sunday.
Oh snap!
I like that.
I like the way you
I
think.
like that.
I like the way you
Yes.
think.
Yes. And let's make sure we acknowledge
Oh yes, the
that
count
we are
up.
now on day 5.
Day 5, baby.
Okay, look at that. We got
Oh, that's a lot.
4 rows left.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
It's okay though. It's okay.
We actually just went and got some food, so we're gonna go ahead and chow down on that.
Yeah, we actually, this is some new, well, it's Portillo's. People in the
Portillo's.
shop know about Portillo's, but they have a spicy chicken sandwich we've never tried before.
Never tried it?
That's what we got. So actually,
We're gonna go ahead and bust down on that real quick.
Yeah. Bust it down, not Deanna, bust it down.
Oh, you're
Bust it
real
down,
excited.
Deanna, bust it down.
This is how she gets about all food.
I do.
I can't even cap like I'm not there with her.
You know. Let's go ahead and have a little sit down.
Sit down. It is a very cloudy
It's
day.
an ugly day,
It's a pretty ugly. You can't even see the top of the towers, man.
bruh.
We're like legit
Semi-cloud.
semi in a cloud.
Yeah.
Cause I can see the haze and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and bust this down and eat. Lord bless the food that we're about to receive for the nourishment of our bodies. Bless the hands that prepared it. Bless the mouths that are about to receive it. Bless those watching this. Hopefully we're not making y'all too hungry while we eat our food. But bless them and fill their stomachs too, Lord. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Yeah. Those are Negro spirituals from church. They used to be singing.
You're really excited for this food.
I am.
I can tell by your energy.
You know, we've never done just a mukbang for them. No talking.
Yeah. We have,
ASMR.
oh yeah. We definitely haven't done that. Oh, by the way, I never made this announcement.
What?
Both the Christmas intro song for this year and the Christmas intro song from last year.
Ho ho ho.
Yeah.
Ho 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 ho.
I actually posted it on my Bandcamp. It's the first 2 songs that I posted on my Bandcamp. They dropped December 1st. I didn't really promo it or do anything like that. But if you want, the link will be in the description box below. You can go to the Bandcamp, purchase songs for yourself, use it on your YouTube videos.
Oh,
whatever.
really?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know. It's only $3 a pop, so it's like $3 for one song or $3 for the other, or I think it's $5 for both together. Something real cheap. I was just like, you know, I might as well let these people use the beat for the Christmas time. I know some people are like, where can I purchase your beats and stuff like that? I want to start posting more of my music on Bandcamp for you guys to like, you know, listen, download, whatever, support.
Your beats are fire, man.
They're pretty cool.
They're
They're
fire.
pretty cool. So I'm going to start trying to be better about that. Obviously, we're in Vlogmas mode right now, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to get music up. But like top of the year for sure, I'm going to start uploading like all the songs that you see on my Instagram and stuff like that. So you guys
My YouTube, my Instagram. I'll be using his instrumental.
I'm going to be uploading a lot of those on that Bandcamp site. So just be on the lookout. Dropping some music.
Try your sandwich.
Try that sandwich.
Try that sandwich.
Is it decent or is it?
I think it's decent. It's different. I will say, I feel like all the chicken sandwiches kind of usually taste the same. This gives me interesting vibes. I want to hear your thoughts.
I like it.
I like it too. It almost gives me chicken salad vibes. I feel like I've tasted. I feel like I've tasted this as a salad dressing before. I would say this is good.
It's fresh. I'll give them that. It's good and fresh.
Now, out of all the chicken sandwiches we've tried, do you have a fave?
Burger King.
Yes. What you had in Miami?
Burger King ham breaded chicken sandwich is probably hands down the most fire.
Oh my gosh.
Especially when it first came out. And they were
Yeah.
taking their time with
Yes.
it. Fire.
Yes.
Fire. You can get spicy or original, but the crunch that they had on them things, the thickness and the juiciness of the chicken.
And the bread had like this sweet,
Breading.
spicy.
Yeah, we're so fat because we're eating this and thinking about something else. We're literally the fattest couple ever. It's so crazy.
Transparency.
Transparently, we love food.
Man. I feel like my second favorite chicken sandwich is the Popeyes, though.
Yeah.
The original, because it's like the crunch. We are still talking about food, huh?
Yeah.
Let's change the subject. So, Sundays we often try to do our Sunday reflections. Wanna let us know how you're doing, sir? We can keep it kind of light, but how you doing? Where you at? How your mental? How
I'd be
you
better if
physical?
I had napkin.
I thought I gave you some. Maybe
sure.
I took it. My bad.
Overall, I think I'm doing pretty well. Got some health stuff cleared up, so I'm feeling better. Mentally, I'm pretty good. Obviously, you of all people know, our heads are in 1,000 places at one time, so that can be kind of stressful. But at the same time, I always have you to keep me solid, keep me sane, put things in perspective. Yeah, and so I've been trying to maintain this, I guess, an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for the situation, grateful for the things that happen. Yes, some things can, get you down in the dumps, but if you maintain that level of gratitude,
Yeah.
it's like where we're at.
Yeah.
The lifestyle we live. It always helps to boost my mental morale. Because I don't know, y'all may not know. Some of y'all might be social media influencers and stuff like that. It can be an emotional roller coaster, especially being your own boss, especially with comments, critiques, views, numbers. There's just a lot that can play into your emotional
Stability.
stability when it comes to social media. So it can be a roller coaster, but luckily, I have you.
We
for
have
love.
each other.
We have support.
Yeah.
We got some OG quality crew members, and they honestly, there's an OG quality crew group message that
On Instagram?
yeah, they be sending me love every once in encouragement and love, and I'm like, all right, yo, I really I mess with that heavy. It's nice to have that kind of support system, especially in this genre of work, because there's a lot of hate that comes with the territory. But that's good. Spiritually, I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. I'm praying a lot more. Just kind of getting more quiet and letting God speak. Kind of letting Him move, trusting in His plan. Sort of just being still, being patient. Because sometimes when you're on your time and not God's time, you're trying to rush things.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
things start getting out of whack. So I just try to slow back down, let God do the moving and talking, and then follow His lead. And that's worked out way better. Just patience. Patience and trusting in God's plan over my own. Where else? Emotionally, I think we're doing really well. Our communication is subpar excellent. If we do get into a little bicker, it's 5 minutes max. And then we're back.
Because our new thing, I guess we didn't tell them, your new thing that you, is it going to matter 5 minutes from now?
Yeah.
And that always just makes me laugh.
We always just laugh about it. If we're ever, kind of arguing or whatever, and I'm 5 minutes from now, are we going to, really be dwelling on this?
No.
And then we just drop it.
Yeah. It'll be over a TV show or something.
Yeah. It's something very small. So we're good about getting in and out.
Yeah, way quicker than, oh my gosh, the beginning of our relationship, it's a 360.
Yeah, because it would be days. before we like got things resolved. But now it's more so like minutes. So that's good. I think we're on a really good emotional level.
Yeah.
In terms of just being here.
Yeah.
This connection, as long as this stays strong, I like us to be able to tackle all the outside factors.
Yeah, 100%.
Also proud of us getting all the content done.
Oh my
For these brand deals.
gosh.
My goodness. I know we still got like one or two more, but they're later.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to like check those off the bucket list.
Yeah. That's something, well, I don't know if we'll touch on it much, but I feel like this year, on a business stance, we've been a team like our whole relationship, but from a business side, becoming a team has been like, it's been evolving, but in a good way. I like how it's been evolving.
I think that's the last little step to like our breathing room in terms of like what we do, because like obviously managing my personal brand endeavors and you managing your personal, and then us coming together managing Josh and Easy, all the other ventures inside of those businesses that we're trying to work on as well. Like not having a team doesn't give us much breathing room, and I think that's probably the one thing that I have lacked. It's just like personal time.
Yeah.
Just like personal, just even if it's just like do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't feel like I have it a lot, very often. I feel like that's kind of like the curse of being your own boss. You never really know when to give yourself a break, or you feel guilty when you give yourself a break.
Right.
Because like you're the business, so you know. Something I want to get back into, because like I've kind of fallen off on my reading. I definitely want to go back into my reading mode, because I always feel very productive when I'm reading books. I don't know why. It like kickstarts my brain to working or something like that.
You know what we haven't done in a while? Sorry to cut you off.
What's that?
Read at night. Remember that one night? I think it was a Sunday night some months ago. We had read that night, went to sleep at a decent time, woke up Monday, and we were both like ready.
Fresh and ready to go.
That felt so good.
I definitely want to stop the late night scrolling.
TV and binge watching and scrolling, yeah.
I want to be able to cut off tech at like 9 o'clock.
That's our goal. We were starting to actually talk about our goals for 2022 and like what we want to, I guess, the routine or structure that we want to establish. So one of the things I came up with was like possibly no tech on Sunday, or no phone. Basically like put our phones away, do not disturb, whatever.
Yep.
Don't pick them up till Monday. And then you were saying like, I don't know if you were saying weekends or every day or whatever, at past 9 p.m. turn off the phones or something like that. Even like making sure we read and stuff like that. You had a solid routine going on at some point this year. I think, was that post summer or whatever? Yeah, you were doing 5 a.m. club.
I want to get back to that.
I don't know. You want me to tell them, or you want to tell them what that was looking like for you?
5 a.m. club was great. I wake up at 5 a.m. I go to the gym. I'd be in the gym working out by 5:30 at the latest. Be done working out by 6:30. Come back upstairs, shower, grab something to eat. Go downstairs, trade for 2.5, 3 hours ish.
You'd be back around 10.
Be back around 10, 11, and my day would feel so complete just off of that little routine
just
right
that.
there.
And it still wasn't noon yet.
Wasn't even noon, and then we could go and do like the Josh and EC content, whatever. I felt accomplished on a personal note.
Yeah.
Because I got my physical and like my bag stuff in. The only thing that could have added to that component was reading at night. I feel like that would be that ideally would be my schedule, and I want that to be my schedule, especially in like 2022. Just getting that routine of like up early, gym, trade. If I have extra time, maybe even read in the morning, and then we work on our whatever adventures we got going on. Lord knows we have something going on at all times.
Yeah.
And then just later at the night, like I like enjoying time with you. Whenever we don't have the TV on, we're just talking, kicking it. Like we still have a good time. So like I don't necessarily think we need more shows. There are great shows.
We have hella shows.
There's so many great shows, and I feel like if you allow yourself, like those shows will be your life. Like a lot of people probably come home and binge watch and like live vicariously through the screen.
Yeah.
I'm more so. Well, I think we are more so like we want our lives to look like the movies. So like.
Something like that.
Yeah, so we don't necessarily have to participate as much in the
binge watching community.
binge watching.
I think we just need a balance with it.
Healthy.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy binging certain things, certain shows. Like when Ozark comes back, you can't tell me we're not gonna binge watch Ozark.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or
yeah.
Snowfall.
But we can like
But-
dedicate a day
exactly.
to it or something like that. Like
Yeah,
if
it
we're
can't
having like
just
a
be-
chill day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
It has to be more structure and discipline next year. Okay.
All things are great in moderation.
And the whole cloud.
Oh.
Can't see nothing. Nothing.
We entered the cloud mode.
Bruh.
Cloud just rolled over, so now we can't see nothing. That usually happens to us. On cloudy days, that usually happens. You can't really see the city.
Yeah. I was gonna say too. Usually this is like perfect cuddle weather though. I think this is a perfect like self-care day. Mm-hmm. Get some popcorn, hot chocolate maybe. Ooh, hot chocolate float would be fire.
Fire.
And like a movie or whatever. But you have a game later.
I do have a game later. So, something I've done as like a attack on my personal, like personal time, like getting out of the work mode. I joined a league. I joined a basketball league with some of my friends, her cousin. So we play every Sunday. But like basketball is like the only kind of little escape that I think I get.
Yeah.
And we do like Sunday games. Normally like Sundays are for the fam. And I feel kind of bad about the Sundays landing, like the basketball games landing on Sunday. But it's only for like an hour, so I go play for an hour, whatever. Chop it up, exchange some male energy, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's good to be around masculine energy.
Get to be around some masculine energy, talk a little stuff, play little games, bang on your chest a little bit. I feel like that was a good move for my mental health. It was like taking back something that I felt like I lost, like the personal me, like somewhere along the lines.
You get so wrapped up in business and work.
Business Josh
work.
just consumed Josh.
Yeah.
And I just want to find a way to balance that out. I'm sure we're going to get there. Like, obviously, we talk about the investments I made.
Yeah.
We talk about, like, the stuff that's going to set us up to have
More time.
And I'm looking forward to that. But it all takes patience, time, and, trusting the process. Again, being patient, trusting God, trusting the plan.
Yeah.
But how about you? Because I haven't been rambling all about me.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say girl. I'm so used to saying girl, my bad. I feel like I very much so look how I feel. And I hate when that happens because it just goes to show me I haven't been putting enough me time like into myself either. When I'm like feeling good, like everything is like together.
I feel that.
Type stuff. Whereas, excuse me, when I'm feeling like overwhelmed and like scrambling, this is how I turn out. Like this is the easy look, throw on a hat, and that's why I said I'm gonna do my hair actually for myself. Well, it depends on how tired I am, but ideally I want to do my hair for myself today. Maybe like arch my eyebrows, get a little self-care going. So I'm actually excited, like to throw on a face mask and whatever. Because I think similar to you, just my mental health has just been like, there's been highs, there's been lows, it's just been chaos, straight chaos. And a lot of it does have to do with the fact that we're being stretched so thin, doing so much. So that's something like that I am adamant about making sure in 2022, if not I have a team, so to speak.
Yeah. You especially.
Yeah.
You're just seeing how your brand deals keep rolling in.
It's a lot.
You definitely have your hands full. Just joining your team.
Yeah, like
as of recent.
Yeah, Josh has been like my project manager lately.
Yeah.
So I guess we can kind of go into depth about that a little bit.
So I guess there came a point where like she was overloaded. 10 brand deals within the span of like
a month and a half.
A month was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That mixed in with Josh and EC, mixed in with like personal brand ventures, mixed in with just like wanting personal time.
It wasn't possible.
It wasn't possible.
Yeah.
So I had stepped in. I don't know how I stepped in. I just came over and was like, I'll write the concept.
I think, yeah, I feel like I might have had a talk with you just telling you how overwhelmed I was, and then it just kind of played out naturally like that. But that's kind of what we've been talking to them about, just like how we have a very yin and yang relationship where I lack, you have strengths, and vice versa. So, like Josh, how we were talking the other day, you're super creative and just like can shoot from the hip and free spirited and stuff like that. That plays a really helpful role in creating concepts for a lot of these brand deals. So, yeah, you're essentially brought onto my team.
I was brought onto the team,
Yeah.
quote unquote, but I've been helping her. Honestly,
You've
I feel
always
like
been.
I've
Yeah.
always just helped. So I feel like it's just kind of like me.
But it's more clear. I feel like the Instagram boyfriend that takes pictures, it's like you've always been that. But actually, like, intricately helping me with concepts and, like, setting up different sets and stuff for filming the content is different. And you've been, like, editing some of my stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and I guess you could say I'm part of the music production too.
100%.
Put the music in the back.
100%.
So I feel like I'm like your little production company as of right now.
Low-key.
As of right now. But we're still trying to bring other people on.
Have to.
Because like the editing process,
It's a
I
lot.
feel like that takes the big chunk of time.
Hours
Hours that we could be using for something else. And I think
Yeah.
we're at the point now where we can let our money work for us in that department and not us.
That's what it is. Just all of this is quite a transition because it's obviously a spot that neither one of us have ever been in before. Like I was even telling him, just my level of stress coming into Vlogmas this year versus last year is completely different because I wasn't sitting in 10 brand deals before / during Vlogmas. I was like, I don't even know if I was in one because I was managing myself at that time. So it was kind of like everything was on my own time. What?
Kind of full circle though, because you were managing yourself and you had one brand deal. I'm managing myself and I got like 1 or 2 brand deals. So
Yeah.
what happens in a year?
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
Exactly. It but you're kind of like starting to carve out a different route for yourself.
That's
though.
true. I think social media is more so like a passion thing. Like passion, hobby.
A hobby. Your passion is.
My passion is trading
Yeah.
and financial literacy. But I feel like Instagram's a cool hobby. And I feel like it's like kind of like one of those fiduciary duties.
Fiduciary?
I think that's the word I'm looking for. Maybe not. But I just feel like it's kind of like a duty to give back to the community that helped us. So if I learn things or if I grow in certain departments, I feel like it would behoove me to share it with the world because, you know, yin and yang. Give value, give value. But either way, keep going with yours because I lost track. But you were talking about you had a brand deal.
Just like, my level of stress this year versus last year. So that's why I actually put on my Instagram earlier this week, or no, a couple days ago, looking for 2 job positions as of right now. A video editor, in particular for YouTube. Ideally, a bonus points would be if they can do like Instagram reels and TikToks and like that choppy stuff.
Oh yeah, the
you
cool
know,
stuff.
Transitions and dope stuff like that. And the other one would be a photographer and or videographer based in Chicago. Those are like the 2 main roles I feel like filling. Because right now, like, I'm slowly having a team. Like, I have a manager. I have a project manager, low-key. I have an accountant. I have, like, you could say, like, the makeup artist, the hairstylist, if that comes to being necessary. But, like, a lot of the influencers that are really, really thriving, in particular, like, women who aren't, like, in a couple, just their individual brands that are thriving, all have a team. Like a full-blown personal assistant, project manager, photographer, videographer, editor. Like, it's
that's the
a
only way to
team.
accomplish things.
Yeah, whereas
Effectively.
most of us influencers are doing all those jobs ourselves on top of filming the content, editing the content, producing the content, the thumbnails, the titles, the description box. Like, it's so much that goes into all of this.
It makes it very easy for you to burn out.
Yes, and I've been doing it for almost 6 years. So I've been feeling that weight on myself pretty much all year, which I feel like is why this has kind of been, in my opinion, one of my most inconsistent years on my individual platform. As well as trying to like juggle Josh and Isi, which you've obviously stepped up tremendously in that department. There's not much I really have to do other than show up for the content, but it could just get like so tiring Because even if I am showing up for the video, let's say we film a video and it takes us 2-3 hours to do. By that time, I'm 2-3 hours of energy drained a little bit. Then to like have to go film mine and then have to edit mine, and then like it's just
never got a chance to recharge the battery.
Yeah, don't get yeah, exactly. So that's a thing, but currently working on that. And then I would say too, I feel like I always notice my mental health take a hit when I don't get in the gym consistently. When I was consistent in there and like I'm seeing improvements and results, it's like I'm starting the day, and I always try to go first thing in the morning. I'm starting the day with immediate dub, just by getting up and going and doing that for myself. And that was kind of my me time. Because other than that, if I don't go to the gym, I'm waking up and immediately in work mode. I remember maybe shortly before Vlogmas started, it was one day I woke up around 2:30 in the bed, was trying to stay there to fall back asleep, didn't fall asleep. So I think by 3:30 I finally got out the bed. And I started like working on some content I think I needed to edit or whatever. And then just that day was full of either editing, filming, whatever. And I remember not being able to like feel like, okay, my day is over until 10, 11 p.m. that next day. No, that might have been the day that we filmed that content at like midnight.
Yeah.
That was that day. So yeah, we really didn't finish filming the content and stuff until almost 12:30. So that day I was up from 2:30 a.m. to almost 1 a.m.
It's practically
and that happens
20-hour day.
a little. Yeah, it happens a little too often as of lately with all the brand deals and stuff. So
yeah,
it's interesting. It's interesting, and minus all the business and work that we're talking about, just navigating your 20s in general is a monster.
Friendships,
We be like,
family,
friendships, family, all of that. How your mental is shifting, how you're developing your different like moral standards, expectations for relationships around you. Like I was saying, when I turned 27, that just felt like a different type of shift that happened in me, where it was like, all right, I need to be really grounded in how I'm feeling about different things now. It just made me feel like that. So just even navigating that, working on toxic traits that I still want to like evolve in and do better with and stuff, and having time to acknowledge that and grow in those. It's a lot.
You mean grow out of them, right?
Well, yeah, grow out of it, but I'm saying grow in my womanhood though.
Oh,
overall.
Okay.
Yeah, duh. I want to grow into it, but like even just taking the time out to acknowledge, okay, this is a toxic trait. Then dig deep on like, why do I have this toxic trait? Then dig deeper on like, okay, how do I resolve this toxic trait? Having time to even like think about that seems like it's no time for it because it's work. So figuring out a work-life balance and harmony is like top priority for me for next year, for sure.
Got to. In order for our mental health, in order to continue doing this at an effective rate, we have to develop a team to kind of like save our mental space, because that's where the creativity comes from.
There's no mental space left. I feel over capacity every day. Remember you were saying recently, like you wake up almost with anxiety, and I was telling him, I was like, the only time I feel at peace is when I'm going to sleep, but that's like an unconscious peace, because when I open my eyes, I'm like, oh, I got this to do, I got that to do, I'm like, so that's why we were going to make sure that Vlogmas this year was going to be super transparent, because then trying to come on here and perform, because essentially, like most of the time, this social media and getting content is performing. You're trying to put on your best face and live your best life on camera and stuff, and it's not always like that. And that's why I feel like I'm proud of us and how we've handled our platform and our brand, because I feel like we always tried to be as transparent and honest as possible so that we're relatable.
Yeah.
Because
that's
not realistic.
It's not for y'all to think that like there's videos where we're pushing through it and like putting on smiles.
Oh no!
If we're not having it, we're not posting.
No,
just so you know, it's just not being posted. So the stuff that you see on camera is genuinely us, but like stuff like this is genuinely us too.
This is real raw stuff of like what's going on. Yeah. And even the other factor, like we're getting married next year.
Yeah, and we haven't really gotten a chance to like
just sit in that and be in that, and honestly, even like put energy towards it. Like our wedding guest list is not done.
Man,
we still have more wedding venues to tour. I haven't had a second to think about my dress or where I want it to be, like who I want to design it or anything. And that's why I'm like, I don't have enough mental capacity right now, which is why I need to start passing stuff off and letting go of the reins a little bit more on my brand. Because it's just, this is not a, it's not, what am I trying to say?
It's not conducive to
It's not
productivity.
conducive to, yep.
It's not at all.
Nope.
It's like you're juggling. Mm-hmm. At first, you were juggling 2 balls. Mm-hmm.
Somebody else throw it in.
Someone throws another one in. Mm-hmm. And it's like once you start getting to 4, and they're like, ah.
Yeah.
Before you know, you end up dropping all of them.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, if we can focus our attention and kind of bring things back, slow things down a little bit more in our heads, I'm sure our mental health will thank us.
Yeah, 100%.
For it. You never said spiritually.
Oh, spiritually. I always feel like I can improve in that department. I definitely have done better with like consistently waking up and praying and thanking God just for waking me up. And you, as well as our family, friends, and loved ones. Something I do feel like I want to work on, which I think I told you though, is like, I feel like it's a little too automated, my prayers sometimes. Like saying the same thing every day, which isn't a problem, but it's like, it shouldn't be a speech. I'm trying to learn how to like be more like in conversation with God than it being like performing.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I'm performing, but do you know what I'm trying to say?
I would say try and get out of the routine intro. Because like I used to have a routine intro with my prayers. Thank you, God. Thank you for this day. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you. And like before I know it, it feels like I'm just repeating the same prayer.
Yeah.
So then like I started praying more regular. Started just talking to God like, you know, like I would talk to, like if I was talking to my dad, like, hey, God, it's me again. Just coming back to you thankful. You know, I got up. That's normal, but you do it for me every day. Thank you for that. You know, Easy's up. I'm praying that she has a great day. And then if I'm thinking about somebody, I'd be like, yo, please watch over them, help them. You know, my friends, my family, can you help them out? Like kind of make it a little more organic as you like go into it, and then you'll start noticing like it feels more comfortable to talk to God. Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to actively work on.
Yeah.
And then I had mentioned to you too, I think it would be dope for us to try to find a church home. Or
it's definitely something I want to do. I want to find like a solid
for
church
next year. Because it's in particular the only time we really get to experience church like that is when we visit your family.
Yeah.
And I always feel so fed after that. And we were both obviously raised in church, so I think that intentionally carving out time for that instead of it always feeling, because Sundays are supposed to be rest days and dedicating it, you know, so it's like, but most of our Sundays it's like, all right, work, how do we prepare for next week?
Plan for next week.
It's like, I think
life
that we need
never
to just
stops.
yeah.
Life never really stops.
Yeah, and it feels like we don't have control, but we do.
Yeah,
so,
that's the craziest thing, that being in the entrepreneurial space is like you have all control, but somehow you don't feel like you have the control to change. Like I thought when I worked at Papado, I felt like I had less control, but like somehow I felt like I have
more control
then than I did now.
In different ways, though.
Yeah, and like in different ways. Like, yes, I could wake up and choose not to work, but my mental will eat me alive.
Yeah.
And then, whereas, like, if I chose not to go to work at Papado, just call in sick, and my mind is at ease. It's like, well, I'll still have my job.
Because your life, I mean, like your life stability, essentially, weighs completely on your shoulders. And your productivity. So it's a different animal for sure. But I'm very excited, and what is the other word? The word isn't hopeful, but like for next year.
I'm optimistic for next year.
Optimistic for sure, yeah.
I'm optimistic. I'm prayerful. Just more so. I feel like we have the strategy. We have everything that we know: A, B, C, D, E, all the way to Z. Of what needs to be done. I think it's just a matter of stepping into that discipline, that adult discipline. Where it's like things like insurance or like taking care of your health, like that adult discipline where it's like as a child you're like, man, the doctor,
or your parents handle it.
I'm good, or like someone else will handle it, or like maybe we can put that off, just like I want to get out of that. And then once we step into that discipline mode, I'm sure everything starts taking place. Like if we're disciplined about finding a team, if we're disciplined about like, you know, working out, setting aside time for like God, ourselves, each other, you know, like the intentional moments, the thing that got us to where we are. Our relationship got us here.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if we spend as much time as we used to. Like,
because it's just work. That was something we were talking about too. Like, we used to like surprise. That was something we even did for content. Like, we would surprise each other.
Yeah.
With different date days and stuff. It doesn't even feel like we have time to do that.
Granted, we be going out and having a good time, like, but there's something about when the camera's not there.
Yeah.
There's something about just like not having to think about work. Even like sometimes when we go out, as of recent, like. Y'all jobs might not include your phone. Our jobs include our phone. So every time the phone comes out, it's like I went right back into work
mode, right?
Yeah. So we gotta figure something out. We're figuring out a work-life balance. That's not to say we're in like some messy turmoil. Because like I know people they'll read into it and they'll make their own conclusions. But either way,
just keeping it real. Like I feel like majority of people in our age range are going through these same things. They're just not vocalizing it, especially not publicly. So I think it's important to do that. But by no means are we looking for advice, I would like to say. I'm not looking for like advice or input on my life and like how to handle it. I think it's just like we're kind of just talking to y'all.
Yeah, we're just venting. Every once in a while you get a chance to vent. And it gives you guys a little more perspective on us. Not necessarily saying that we're like looking for you guys to throw us a pity party in the comment section, like, oh, just stop.
No, that's what. Yeah, that's
we're
gonna
what keep going because we're go getters. Like that's what we do. Just every once in a while, you got to stop and reassess where you're at, and how you're getting to where you want to be.
Exactly, and that's something we were talking about this week too. I was like, we really, with us getting married next year, we really have to start thinking, what do we want the next 2-3 years of our lives to look like? Because a lot is about to happen in that short period. Like, we're going to be 30 in our 30s in the next 2-3 years.
Post-marriage.
Post-marriage.
What are we going to do? We're like,
where we're going to live.
Where we're going to live.
Like,
when we have kids, where are we going to raise those kids? So, like, that, you have to start determining where you're going to start building roots.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's exciting times for sure.
Very much so.
It would just be nice to, like, have more mental space to be able to dedicate time out to, like, planning those things out. Very a lot more, because I feel like even with us moving here and stuff, we were able to really plan last year very strategically, which is what got us here. Yep. Whereas this year is like we're scrambling. Yeah. So it's interesting.
Very.
Life is interesting.
But I'm
happy that I'm with you. To be honest,
I'm happy we're doing it together.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine doing it with nobody else. Yeah, that's why we're a team. And that's also why we're doing Self-Care Sunday. Yeah,
we were, even before things got chaotic, we were doing that consistently.
Man, that's the only, I feel like that kept us sane though.
Yeah, it did. We would do like Sunday. This brown sugar body scrubs.
Brown sugar body scrubs.
What else? I would wash your hair.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to wash my hair today.
No?
We can do it later.
You sure?
We'll do it for another video. I was going to have her wash my hair today. It was going to be a whole process. We were going to go through the whole thing, but...
You think this should just be it? We just talked for a long time.
We really just talked to you guys for a long time. I hope...
Need a vent.
Yeah, I really hope I really hope this helped y'all.
This is a form of self-care.
It is a form of self-care.
Hopefully Nomicious approves.
I'm
so tired, bro.
Self-care.
We were going to try to do a whole self-care routine and stuff for you guys. But I feel like you saying that on some transparency stuff. I'm not. I just need to do like off-camera self-care today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's technically not self-care if we're doing it for entertainment purposes. Because then it's like you're working through self-care. You're not really in that state of peace.
Yeah. And that's like our time.
That is our time. Now, don't get us wrong. We are going to do a self-care
we're going to hit y'all with a self-care.
We're going to hit you guys with a full self-care routine. Honestly, we could probably do it tomorrow or something if you want to.
It got to be Sunday.
Does it?
I like the ring of it. Okay. Self-care Sunday.
Self-care Sunday. You're right. So next Sunday, we will definitely do a full self-care routine. We plan on doing it today, but obviously we kind of just... I think the cloud did it, man.
You know what?
I think the cloud did it. I don't like... Look, I hate clouds because
you can see nothing.
You can see nothing. Here, let's go outside and like you can see.
Try to grab it.
Yeah, I be trying to grab clouds. Be out here trying to like.
Bruh, that's so crazy.
I want to get like a bag and like put it in a bucket. You can't see anything.
Nothing. You can usually see the city.
This is outside. There, you can kind of see the street. You can't see nothing.
Yeah, man.
Shut that all the way back.
I was gonna say too, we also need need to like spruce up our house. I don't feel like we've had enough time to like.
We haven't had time.
Nothing.
We haven't had time.
Our house
Life is
a
busy.
mess. We got new sheets though.
New sheets?
Yeah, I love doing that. We got new sheets, and I'm gonna put a new bed set on our bed.
Oh yeah.
Or we're gonna do that. What else? We got some more lights. So we're more than likely have the Christmas house tour going up for you guys today. So not today, my bad. This week.
This week.
So that'll be exciting to finally finish up the house. My mama's coming later.
My Edeko is coming.
But y'all aren't gonna get to see her.
Yeah, she's coming a little too late, and we gotta get the video up to you guys.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm going to a basketball game.
Right. But yeah, I'm exhausted, to be honest. We went to sleep at 3 a.m. yesterday. We forgot to mention that. That's why we had such a late start to today.
What happened? Why didn't we go to sleep?
I mean, your friend came over pretty late.
Oh, my boy
then,
Jordan. He came over.
And then scrolled.
Oh.
And then went to sleep. It's bad. It's toxic.
We
It's
shoot
disgusting.
ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
We shoot ourselves in the foot, which is why we don't need a pity party. We just need to be more disciplined.
Yeah, we know what we need to do.
We know exactly what
Yeah.
we need to do.
We're gonna get it together.
We're gonna get right. We're gonna get right. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I think that's it. I think that's all we got for you guys today. It's okay. Transparency, baby.
That's all we got in us today.
That's all we got today.
But this week is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we have a lot of stuff planned, especially next weekend.
Oh yeah.
I already booked the what's it called?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. And hopefully, hey, this might have helped somebody. If you guys don't know how to do a Sunday reflection, you just watch this do one.
Yes. Okay. And in particular, because we weren't really in depth, it's how do you ask your partner, and your partner asks you, how are you doing mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially,
We
depending
just
on
added
what
financially,
stage you're in your relationship. So yeah.
But that's all we have. If you don't already know, I am Hydrate Hero. She is Isimeme Edeko, and together we are Josh and Isi. Now, you can follow one of us. You can follow two of us. You can follow all three of us. You might as well follow all three of us because we are happy, healthy, and hydrated on all three. But other than that, y'all, until we meet again, which
Get
will be
some rest,
tomorrow.
y'all. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Just get some rest, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going hard. And
Peace, love.
you're right. See, look, that's how tired I am, man. That's how tired. Okay, either way. Until we meet again, y'all. Peace, love, hair grease, and we out. Where do you think you're going?
Right.
You ain't even hit the subscribe button yet.
Exactly.
Go ahead and hit that button right there. After you're done with that, all of this right here, nothing but quality. All Vlogmas long. We coming with that heat.
Oh, no.
Period.